Once upon a time, there lived a monkey named Mithu. He was a creature of boundless energy. His mind is agile and restless as his nimble lens. But Mithu was also a prisoner of his own thoughts, which swirled ceaselessly like leaves in a storm, never allowing him. A moment's peace one evening as his silver moon climbed the inky canvas of the sky, Mithu swam onto the highest branch of the tallest tree. From there, the moon seemed so close, a glowing orb. Within reach, a thought struck Mithu as sudden and brilliant as lightning. He decided he must touch the moon with this resolve. Mithu leaped and flailed through the air, grasping at the luminous disk. But no matter how he stretched and strained, the moon remained elusive, always shimmering just beyond his reach, frustrated but not deterred. Mithu spent the whole night leaping towards the moon. Each attempt is futile as the last exhausted and desponded as the dawn painted the world in hues of gold and rose. Mithu slumped over his branch. It was then that an old wise elephant named Kanisha, who had watched Mithu's nocturnal exertions with a mixture of amusement and concern, ambled into the clearing beneath Mithu's tree. "Why do you chase after the moon so young?" Mithu Ganesha called out, his voice deep and resonant. Mithu looked down, his eyes wide and wild. "I must touch the moon. It seems so close I feel I must be able to grasp it. Yet it escapes me every time." Kanisha chuckled, a sound like rolling thunder. "The moon cannot be touched by leaping. It is not a fruit to be plucked from a branch. It is a reflection of something greater, something beyond, but it teases me with its nearness." Mithu protested, his voice cracking with fatigue and frustration. "How can I rest knowing it is there just out of reach? Perhaps you are looking at it all wrong." Kanisha used plucking a leaf and blowing it gently from his trunk. "Watch this leaf. As it floats to the ground." Mew watched somewhat reluctantly as the leaf spiraled down in a slow, serene dance, landing softly upon the earth. "See, the leaf does not strain towards the ground. It simply lets go and allows it to carry it where it will." Keisha said wisely, "You spend so much effort grasping that what is beyond reach, yet miss the beauty of letting things come to you." Mithu pondered this. It was a way of thinking foreign to his nature. But how do I stop the chase? How do I find peace? You must learn to sit still, watch and listen. The moon does not rush across the sky. It follows its path peacefully. The old elephant advised, turning his gaze towards the horizon, where the night sky met the morning light. Intrigued by Ganesha's words, Mithu decided to try that night. Instead of leaping through the trees, he sat quietly on his favorite branch. It was difficult at first. His mind buzzed like a swarm of bees. But gradually, as he breathed in the cool night air and listened to the soft rustling of the forest, his thoughts began to still. Nights turned into weeks, and Mithu found himself spending more time observing the beauty of the world around him, the way the moonlight filtered through the leaves, the dance of fireflies, the distant call of a nightingale. His leaps became fewer, his restlessness eased, and a profound sense of peace began to fill the spaces where frantic thoughts once churned with time. Mithu learned that the moon's beauty was not in capturing it, but in appreciating it from where he sat. His need to chase quieted, replaced by a new understanding of peace. Years later, a young monkey caught in the throes of his own restless chase came upon Mithu, seeing the young one's frustration mirrored his past. Mithu shared his tale and the wisdom Ganesha had imparted: "Look not with your hands, but with your heart." Mithu advised as they sat together watching the serene glow of the untouched moon. Peace comes not from holding on, but from letting go. Thus, the story of Mithu's quest for the moon became a parable among the forest dwellers. It was a tale of the peace found not in grasping at the intangible, but in embracing the beauty of stillness and the quiet surrender to the path of life. As the tale passed from one to another, it reminded all who heard it of the tranquility that lies in simply being like the moon, a silent, steady presence in the chaos of the night sky.